Norman, earlier you asked me a simple question. How do bears mate? And while the ceremony for consummation is rather tedious and takes several weeks to complete, the way to marriage is through an ancient tradition. A sacred tradition, Norman, passed through the generations of both bear and man. Only those brave enough to challenge the definition of time itself with a humble pen and paper. It's marriage. The rules are simple. A range of categories have been pre-selected where 3 are ideal choices. However, there is a 4th option that we have selected for each other should fortune not be in our favor. 2, once all categories have been filled out, we find our destiny number, and through that we deduce our futures. However, simply doing real-life examples would be boring. Instead of MASH, we will instead be going with the word Genshin Impact, aka just Genshin.
Okay, so I think we're starting with our betrothed, our meant-to-be's.
Of course, yes, of course.
Okay, so I've got some really good choices here. Senora.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's my number 1. She's my everything.
I can't believe that's the first thing that popped in your head. That threw me for a loop.
I don't like to be bullied. That's not like a thing I like.
Okay.
And then
Right. Yeah, of course.
Okay, my second choice is Raiden Shogun Ball.
She might be a little absent, like, you know, hibernating and meditating for eternity, but she might come around.
I think
She'll come around.
I can fix her. Actually, the whole theme with the waifus I've chosen is I can fix her.
Okay, that's healthy. That's healthy.
Good. The third choice is Ningguang, business lady.
So basically, your third option is a sugar mama.
No, yeah.
But here's the thing: is I got your 4th woman is Madam Ping.
Huh?
She's a gilf for sure, and according to fan theory, she might have been pretty hot. But you also get a free teapot, so I feel like I'm kind of giving you something better than your choices.
Are you serious, dude? What do you got going on?
We'll just start with the most obvious husbando, which is Arataki Ito. I mean, he's hot. He's got a lot of ass. He's really stupid, so it's a himbo. For my next one, Risley. I don't know if I'm even saying that name correctly. Here's the thing: is we got the bad boy, and he's basically the king of the underworld.
You got a cat boy.
He is a cat. He is a cat. However, I'm willing to compromise if he like hacks up a hairball or something. If he knows how to lick me up, if you know what I mean. I hated saying that. It sounded better in my head. I don't know, just bleep that out.
No!
And then for my last one is a character that's you can't actually play, but is 6-fingered Jose. And I think the name says enough. I'm certain I will not be disappointed.
There's someone missing in your roster. I'm adding the Fatui to your list, but it's the fat one.
Okay. Now let's move on to who our child would be. So I kept it pretty simple. Good old Chi-Chi. She's a literal zombie. My child wouldn't die, so I wouldn't be like triggered with major trauma. You know, she's already dead. For my second child, I chose Dory simply because she's a hustler and I can have an early retirement. She can just be making me solid cash. You know what I mean?
Nice, dude. Child laborer. Oh, yeah.
Labor, you're getting it. The third one, I don't know if it really counts, and frankly, I don't really care, but I went with Tubby, the fat penguin in the teacup. Because I already have a potential cat husband, so I feel like this isn't too much of a stretch in this universe.
Okay, so I think all the people that you chose are over the age of 18, including Chi-Chi, who's 1,000 years old, so you didn't actually pick a real child. So I'm adding a child to your list. I'm adding Ju. She's the creepy child that stands next to the tree.
Oh my god. No, I don't like that.
The first child, I'm glad you picked the penguin because I picked the slime.
Okay, so you're gonna talk to me about it being a stretch and you picked a slime?
It's my slime child. And then my next child is Klee because she's fun and she blows things up.
You want your house to blow up? Do you know how much of a fucking nightmare that child I almost put that as your bad one.
No, that's a good one. I don't mind that. And then the last one is Fischl.
Okay.
She's a problem
She's
child.
weird.
Yeah, and she says, oh, look at my bird and my raven, and I'm the princess of Verschmuschling. Then I say, that's okay, honey. Now do the dishes.
Yeah, I actually have the perfect kid for you. I chose Diona for you because she's a raging alcoholic at like the age of 5. You know, I feel like that's problems, dude.
Oh God. Let's talk about elemental ability. Animo, I like Jean and I like Venti, and they push things. Pyro, big fire, big flames, destruction, destroy.
That's not the angle I went for, but sure.
Okay, and then Electro, because it can be a shock to people's system. You can shock them. You can, body is controlled by electromagnetic pulses so that you can electromagnetic anyone to do whatever you want in your bidding.
Okay, so are you like trying to take over the world here? Because like it started off with pretty tame with flying, and then it was just like destruction and mind control and
No.
Well, I have your actual elemental, and it's Heart from Captain Planet, the ultimate power of friendship.
Heart power is important too.
All right, so for mine, I also chose Pyro, but the thing I wrote down aside from destruction is just for survival reasons. I'm a bear anyways. That would just be very helpful as a bear in the wild. My next one is green, so I can do like a garden and like kill anybody who touches my garden because I'll have like plants, you know. The last one I would be is a water bender, so I can blood bend people like an avatar.
You're telling me about destruction, but you have literally, it only does one thing, which is messes with people's blood.
Yes! It was the coolest part of that show. Spoiler alert, sorry.
I'm gonna give you the power of aluminium.
What the hell is aluminium?
You can make 10 hats. You're pretty good at making. Yeah.
All right, so now we're on to places. Obviously, the Serenity Teapot, because then it's like, you know, I can create my old world within the world, and then I can put all the husbandos in my really decked out bedroom in my house and different realms, so I can have every fantasy pop. The next place I would live is Sumeru, so I can live in like the Kokiri Forest, you know, live out my Zelda fantasies. And then my last place is the Inazuma Island with the mermaids, so that I can be a mermaid.
But then the last place is the Spiral Abyss.
Oh my god, no.
Specifically the last floor, and you don't have all the right characters, and you don't have the right artifacts.
No. Are you kidding me, dude? So you're gonna be a whole terrible scenario. Okay, so where are you gonna live, huh?
I'm pretty basic here, to be honest. I got Mondstadt because I just like the windmill, and I like Leeway because I'll just live with Ningguang.
So we're just circling back. I like that. Go on.
And I like Fontaine, specifically the water bridges. I'm just gonna live underneath the water bridge.
Are you like a literal troll?
Yeah.
Anyways, the other place you could possibly live is the Sumeri Island with the haunted kid and thunderstorms in the fog, and it's just like the Silent Hill franchise.
Oh god. Okay, well that's kind of an adventure actually. I'm gonna talk about my weapon, okay? My weapons are pretty freaking basic. I'm gonna be sword. I like Fire Emblem, like Claymore, another Fire Emblem thing. Ike is pretty good. He uses a Claymore.
I eat meat.
And then I like Catalyst because I'm a magician.
That's cool. You know what your other weapon potentially is? A ham hock.
The pig?
Yeah, a real life ham hock.
What are your weapons, buddy?
I agreed with the book, the Catalyst. My next weapon is gonna be the star from Super Mario, and I can just body slam people and I won't die.
Where does that exist in Genshin Impact? The star from Super Mario.
I play that game a lot, so I think I would know. And then the last one, which I think is relatively simple, is I just have a gun. I just fucking shoot people. I don't care what gun. It could be a rifle, a little pistol. I don't care.
We're not even talking about elemental guns here. You're just literally talking about...
No, just a legitimate gun.
What you also have is an Amber Doll that is broken. It explodes in your hands a lot of the time. Jobs. My job is obviously Archon.
Yeah,
I'm a god amongst this world and many others, so why wouldn't I be a god here? Then of course I'll be royalty, the prince.
Power, and then a step below that power.
And then if I can't be that, then I guess I'll just have to settle for being the hero of the world.
So just the 3 highest powerful beings you could possibly be. Your actual occupation, the one that you're for sure gonna get, is you're gonna be Barbara's personal assistant. So you're gonna have to vet through all those weird fanboys that are just really weird. You're gonna have to deal with her ass all the time.
She's gonna be singing all the time, dude.
My jobs is I went on a much simpler path. First one, I was thinking about being one of like Beto's pirates, you know? On her ship, she's got some wild adventures. I can feel like I'm in Pirates of the Caribbean. My next one is an animal tamer, because there's some cool little animals in there. We can all be friends, and I could be the bear overlord over all the animals of the world. And then my final one is I would be the avatar, so I can control all the elements.
I think those are all fine jobs, but not quite the one that suits you the most. Your 4th job is just actually being Paimon.
No, I hate Paimon. I hate Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think it's a hot pick.
Paimon?
You're just Paimon. Pretty bad. Pets.
Yeah, first and foremost, the Baki Danuki, the little cute dudes in Azuma. My next pet is just as cute, Dvalin.
Oh, so cute.
My last one, which I think is surely the best one, is I would just have the Megalodon.
Pretty good. Your last pet pet is a hilly troll.
So is it you?
No, it's my cousin, Hank. Hank the hilly troll.
I don't want to know any more about that one. Yeah.
My pet is the Wolf King because, you know, just need something as regal and royal as myself. The other one is a Snowboard King, king of all those snowboards. And then the Fox.
A regular fox.
Yeah, just the regular fox.
I got a fourth one that'll humble you, and it's just a duck.
Okay, they just poop everywhere. They don't know. They actually don't have any way to control their sphincter.
How do you know?
Well, my vehicles. So my first vehicle is Paimon. I'm just gonna ride her. She's gonna fly me away.
Okay.
If I'm looking for kind of a nicer ride than Dvalin, then if I'm looking for a little bit to go in style, Paimon's like my flip-flop. Dvalin's like my car, and then my Mercedes is the Moon Carver.
Before I get to your bad one, I have to mention one of my good ones because it's in tandem. The Final Fantasy XIV motorcycle, in which case you would be the sidecar to my motorcycle. Then I would get a Sumpter Beast. My last vehicle would, I would get 2 Spino crocodiles and I would tie them on each of my feet, kind of like Jack Sparrow did with the sea turtles, you know, and then we would just take off from there.
Except your last vehicle is running forever without shoes on.
I don't run.
You'd have to run. You'll have infinite stamina.
I can't walk?
So you're fine, but the pain doesn't go away.
Why are you torturing me? I just made you a sidecar. You can still walk places.
Sorry.
It's just a vehicle. It's not like a permanent state of being. We can conclude with the final category, huh?
Best death that I have is just the word Senora. You guys, you guys think, you know? You guys get it, right? My next death is Meteor hits me mid-gangbang with the hottest villains, e.g. Mirror, Maiden, Fatui, Electro Girl.
Okay, you really did your research on the female enemies there.
Getting it freaky, getting it, yeah. And I'm like 150 years old.
Okay, that's simple. The way you're actually gonna die is dysentery Oregon Trail style.
Okay, how do you die then?
Similar to you with the villains, but I would be in my Serenity teapot with all my husbandos, and we're doing truly unspeakable things. My second scenario, I'm with all my husbandos doing in that one submarine that just like exploded in the deep. And then my third one is it's me and all my husbandos, and we're all like really old, and we all have a collective heart attack together.
Okay, it's not gonna happen. Yeah. We don't have to worry about that because you're gonna get shot by a heli troll, and you keep getting shot, and you don't know where the arrows are coming from, and you're looking, and you're like, ow. And you die, and you never find out where it came from.
I don't like that one bit. So now we must do the number of destiny. So first step is you must calculate every dandelion that you have received in the game, both purchased and you're gonna minus from there the ages of all the characters that you have in your inventory. Multiply that by how many dishes you minus the almond tofu ones, and do double times for the honey roasted. So then you spell your name at the third letter, and you go down, then you scroll over to depending on how many curves. It's not like a W where it's like hard on the bottom, but like the M on where it's soft on the top.
Done.
All right, and so after all that, I'll give you a little bit of time to figure out the number.
It's 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 5.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't that hard when you really boil it down.
Francis, the stars have told the story, and your life on Genshin Impact has been revealed. Are you ready for this?
Tell me my future.
You live in the garage.
Okay, just like now.
But you got lucky and you landed yourself a man. Six-fingered Jose is staying in the garage.
Yeah. I don't even care about the rest. I got the guy.
And your child is gory.
I got a hustler.
You got a hustler.
Oh boy.
You got green elemental, and you're living in the forests of Sumeru, the Kokori forest life.
I'm basically just going home.
But you came back not with claws as a weapon, but with the Amber doll.
Oh, fuck.
It looks back at you.
I'm gonna start a wildfire, dude.
But your occupation is animal tamer. It kind of fits into your little forest vibe. And your pet is Haley Troll Cousin Hank.
God damn it, Hank. Get out of here, dude.
The vehicle is the Final Fantasy XIV motorcycle.
Yeah!
You got it, buddy.
So I live a forest life with a motorcycle. I couldn't ask for anything more.
You lived a great life, buddy, and at the end, you're shot by a artillery troll over and over and over without knowing.
It's Hank. Hank kills me, dude. Cousin Hank killed me.
Cousin Hank killed you, dude. I didn't want to say it.
That's the favor, isn't it? That's the favor for being my pet. Yeah, you got a pretty great life, kid. So you're living in a standard house, you know? Good old classic. with your beautiful, charming, perfect wife, Ningguang.
Yes.
You got your sugar mama, buddy. With your beautiful, insane, weird child Fischl.
Yes, dude.
And here's the best part.
I can fix them.
Is you have Electro, so you can help Fischl.
Oh my god, I can teach her.
You're gonna live, and this is also appropriate, is you're gonna live in the Sumeri island with the haunted kid. So now you'll have another kid that just haunts you. You thought it was Fischl's, like, you know, imaginary friend, and then you realize, no, this is an actual kid, and it's worse somehow than my own weird child.
This is real. This is real.
But you have a claymore, big old sword to compensate probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then your royalty. Your royalty, buddy. That's your job.
Yeah, well, Ningguang.
And then your pet is pretty, you know, it's humble. It's the fox.
Love it.
And then here's the best part. This is how you know the stars really do align. Is that your vehicle is the sidecar of the motorcycle that I did get.
No.
We're going wherever I go, buddy. We're going together. You call me up, I hook you up, and we ride on. And you know how you're gonna die? You're gonna die in old age, telling stories to your grandchildren and that weird, creepy kid on the island about saving the world.
I once knew a bear that I paid to get killed by my cousin Hank.
Yep, it really is like real life, isn't it?
Yeah, we both lived a good life. Me until the age of 150 and you at the ripe old age of 37.
Until tomorrow, basically, yeah.
Well, thank you for telling me my future. We're gonna have a couple more glimpses into the future and perhaps a few other universes.
I hope it's better than this one. I just want us, can the last frame just be us driving into the sunset with me on my Final Fantasy 14 motorcycle and you in the cycle?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope you guys can utilize all the instructions. We made it very clear on how to get the number and how to do all this.
Very clear.
Very clear.
It'll for sure be in the comments or in the description below.
Yep.
I'll write it out for you guys so you don't need to really worry about the complications.
That's right. And hope you guys have a good Genshin life.
Peace.
Peace.